Hello, and welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. Now it's time for our WNBA full rundown from Ramon Scott. You'll find his pre and plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Ready to get these picks here for the opening night from the WNBA. Looks like an exciting season coming up. Let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon, what's going on?
Yeah, Tony, good to be with you here on the eve of arguably the most anticipated season in league history. I don't think I'm just saying that to garner clicks or attention or views here with you. I think that is probably a fact given what's gone on here in the off season and the growth of the league. So we'll be here. We've been here before, Tony. I've been with you covering this league since you invited me to be a part of the Tony'sPicks.com YouTube channel and Tony'sPicks.com. So no reason to stop now, but just know that I've been here. You can go back and check it out. We've been covering this league, and well, I've been on it even longer. I mean, I'm a Lisa Leslie fan, Tony. That's how old I am.
There we go. At WNBA opening night. So let's get it underway here. It starts 7 Eastern time. Liberty at Mystics. Liberty 11 on the road. Total 163.5.
Yeah, Liberty lost, of course, in the finals last year, and they're probably rated as the number 2 team right now, still behind Las Vegas. Just a matter of how they get off to the start here in this one for Washington. They'll be without currently Elena Deladon. Her status is up in the air, I would guess, not only for the start of the season, but for the entire season. Hopefully, we still get to see Elena Deladon, if not this year, play professional basketball again. Just a hiatus at this point, but the Washington will be without the legendary player, and they'll be, they still have some support, good cast there with Washington. I would think the key here for me, Tony, will be how Washington matches up defensively against Ionescu and against Brianna Stewart. And I think they actually do match up okay for as an 11.5 point dog. And there's no doubt the Liberty are big favorites here. Washington has just an 11.5 win total for the season. So Liberty's stacked. They've still got Vandersloot. They still have Jonquel Jones. They have Bethany Laney. So this team is up and ready to go. But just 2 preseason games, Tony, for each team. The season's ready to go here. And I don't know, Washington, you've got Samuelson, you've got Sykes, but for me, I would have other concerns offensively for this team with Dolson, with Austin, and with Atkins here in this game against New York. So I'm going to go under here, 163. All the totals, as usual, I'm going to point it out, but maybe the books were a little aggressive. We've seen them all, I believe, all 4 of them tonight go slightly under on the move so far.
All right, Ramon Scott, click the link below for his best bets. Liberty and Mystics. Likes this one to go on a total of 163.5. Guys, be sure you use the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all Ramon's pre and pick packages. Find the link in the description. All right, let's continue on here on our WNBA rundown. A pick from every game here on the WNBA board as we get ready for the next game here on the board. Fever and Sun. Sun 5.5 here, total 170.5.
Yeah, this is the game. I mean, there's a 4-game schedule. They're all pretty fun. They're all pretty cool. But this is probably going to be the most watched opener in league history. So be a part of history. Why not? You want to see, of course, Caitlin Clark here and how she will produce with the Fever. But man, I mean, it's going to be exciting because I think she's matched up, with a great partner in Wheeler. I think Indiana could be. Maybe the expectations are high. I mean, Caitlin Clark, Tony, is 3rd on the MVP voting. That seems really, books know what they're doing as far as knowing what their customers are going to want, right? But it really does seem like she may go on to have a season that is very successful, even maybe exceeding some expectations. I don't know if you can, the casual observer, but I think we have kind of reserved expectations for her, but yet she can achieve those. Anyways, here against Connecticut certainly is still going to be favored. They've still got Bonner. And they still have Thomas. So those two will be pretty strong, certainly. But Jefferson, Mariah Jefferson, probably going to miss here for conditioning. We'll see. It might be a game time decision. So we might see the promotion of my favorite player, Tony, in the league currently, Dejanay Carrington. She was runner up for six person of the year last season, and she may end up in the starting lineup here. I would think Brianna Jones does return, but where will we see the production right now coming off her injury at this point? So she has a pretty tough matchup here in this one. With Aaliyah Boston. So for Indiana, you'll have Clark, of course, Nalissa Smith, and Lexi Hall. You're just not going to get enough offense. So I'm going to go under here, 167. But you are fans already know. But if you're going to say, hey, let me watch some of this WNBA, this is the one that we're supposed to watch. It's getting the TV coverage tomorrow.
Absolutely. Here,
Okay.
Ramon Scott here. Click the link below for his premium plays. Fever in the Sun, it is under 167. We've seen this line move considerably here in this game from the opener of 170.5. So it's under 167. There's actually 166.5 right now in some of the markets up there. So this one has been crashing to under the total. Guys, use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all Ramon's premium pick packages. Find the link to his page in the description. All right, let's continue on here on our WNBA rundown here for the games on Tuesday. We get ready for the next game on the board. The Lynx and Storm 8, total 164.5.
Yeah, two teams with strong histories here that are trying to get their franchises kind of going back in the uh, right direction here. The Lynx and the Storm, and the Storm a pretty big favorite. The move's been on the Lynx here. I'm on moves here in this set of games we're talking about here. Tony, look, the Storm probably might. They might be one of the most improved teams once we see what's going on here. But again, they had that rapid decline with the loss of Stewart. But now they're going to rely on Nneka and Gumake right now. So I figure she'll be fine for Seattle. I'm still going to come in with the Lynx here. You got Nafisa Collier, Courtney Williams. They're going to make for a great combo. I think the Lynx can continue to kind of get their feet back together here and continue to be okay. They seem to be the type of team that had been getting it together late in the season. Just the last two seasons, they haven't really got it done. Kayla McBride also, you figure in there. I think the Lynx will have the bigger lineup. I know they will, right? So I'm going to think that they can slow Jewel Lloyd with McBride in this one, Tony, and for Nneka, it's not going to be easy necessarily. I would think against Alana Smith, but and vice versa. Alana Smith might have a little bit of an issue, but still, don't forget Skylar Diggins Smith. She's now on the Storm here, but we'll see where she stands actually in her career. Right? I mean, off the court, she on and off the court, I think, is what I'm trying to say with Skylar here. And of course, Meg Begor, a big impact player for the Storm. But I'm going to grab these points here in the opening game of the season with the Lynx. Remember, not a lot of work coming in for the teams as far as games are concerned. So let's grab the Lynx here plus the points.
Ramon Scott here. Click the link below for his best bets. Lynx and Storm. The pick here will be the Lynx here at +8, +8.5. Do your line shopping to get the best number. All right, guys. You see the promo code TonyT at checkout. Save 20% off all Ramon's pre-pick packages. Find the link to his page in the description. Let's continue on here with the next game here from the NBA on this 4-game card to open up the season. Mercury and Aces 15.5, total 168.5.
Well, we're not without storylines here, but for the Mercury, the storyline's missing. So Brittany Griner will miss, but not for any, controversial reasons. She got a broken toe right now to start the season. So no Brittany Griner here to get it rolling here early on. They'll rely on Copper and Cloud in this one. Tarasi, not really going to be, we think of her and her, long shots, and she can nail them, but the offense just really isn't there enough really for Taurasi here in this one, Tony. Sure, you've got Asia Wilson. She once again is the favorite to be the league's most valuable player. And for Vegas, you do have obviously some great talent on the team with a couple. Another one of my ATFs, of course, Kelsey Plum, and don't forget another ATF, Candace Parker, retired, but she was out most of last season. So, the Aces are expected to, smash again this season. But here against Phoenix, I'm going to take it as a slower start. For Phoenix, you got Birch is either questionable. You're not getting a lot of production from her. I'm going to end up on the under here in this one. I figure Jackie Young's probably got a pretty tough matchup against Allen in this one, and vice versa. So let's take under in Phoenix and Las Vegas in the opener on Tuesday night in the WNBA.
All right, Ron Scott here with Mercury and Aces here. He likes this one under total of 168.5. All right, we got you through this 4-pack from WNBA here. Guys, reminder, hit the link in the description to get to Ramon's handicapper page. Check out his pick offerings. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at Tony'sPicks.com for the card on Tuesday. Ramon doing good work in MMA. We got 16 on the board from the NBA. From MLB. We got 2 in the NBA, 2 from hockey. For WNBA, what do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
I know you like to go forward in the seasons, Tony, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves. On Tuesday, we'll be involved in the WNBA. We'll definitely have a package here. Hopefully gave you 4 winners, and some of them feel pretty strong, but probably have at least some games up and available in the WNBA package together with the Major League Baseball on Tuesday and the playoff sports as well with the NBA. We were able to get some winners yesterday in the NBA, and of course the NHL continues tomorrow as well. So join me over at Tony'sPicks.com. Here's a great time to try a 7-day package with me over there and get all my action for the next 7 days as the WNBA gets started here. You want to get rolling with some WNBA action? Not sure where to begin? I might be a good place to start. Quite frankly, we'll see. We got these plays, but I've been following the league, and I'll have plays up and ready. Also, Major League Baseball and those playoff sports. I'll have a package certainly available, Tony, for those that want to just get involved with the 1-day profit guarantee packages. Probably end up with a 5 or a 7-pack tomorrow, given the nature of this card. So join me over at Tony'sPicks.com and use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all the premium pick packages over there, not just mine, but those from all the cappers. Use that promo code every time to save 20%. So ready, Tony, for the opener here, and we'll cover it every night with you here, every game, I guess, until further notice, and we'll see where we end up at the end of the season. If you want to pin me down, I'm here in Las Vegas, sports betting capital of the world. I'd probably figure the Aces are still head and shoulders above everybody else, but this league will not be without plenty of storylines this season, and I would imagine they will be able to follow up with these expectations here.
That's right, guys. Get aboard with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Click the link in the description. Get on board with Ramon with his long-term passes up there. You guys like that 7-day pass? Remember, Ramon covers all the major sports here for you in that 7-day pass: NBA playoffs, NHL, MLB, WNBA, peripheral sports like soccer, and MMA on the weekends where he's been cranking. So no better time than now to get on board with Ramon on the long-term pass. 7 days, great here early in the week. We'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access Ramon's page. Click the link in the description and get signed up. All right, so Ramon also hosts the Morning Steam live here on the Tony's Picks YouTube channel, 9 a.m. Eastern time. A pick from every game for the major board. So make sure you like, subscribe, and set my notifications so Ramon's live. You're live with him. He'll take your picks in the chat, so come ready with your picks. Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you tomorrow.